Hey everyone, the hack is finally here. I will pass you over to our show code CEO, Will Knight, who will talk you through everything you need to know.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Athena 21. And I'm joined this evening with Chadney from Cisco. So yeah, it's been a fantastic week. Lots of content, lots of sessions been going on. It's been amazing the feedback we've had from those. So thank you everyone who's contributed, who's been involved in them, and hopefully for all you who've been watching them, it's been really helpful, and hopefully you've learned a few things that could be utilized for the hack and obviously going forward. So we're going to keep this fairly short, and we're going to sort of be as quick as we can, because we know you're all probably very eager now to get hacking and get going. So we're going to give a quick overview of the weekend, what the event's about, and obviously the agenda. So I'm going to pass you over to Chadney now, who's going to give you some insight to Athena and what it's all about. So over to you, Chadney.
Thank you so much, Will. Hi, everyone. My name is Chandni Pancha, as Will said, and I am a developer advocate from Cisco UK Ireland. So I'm super excited to be here with you all. I was very lucky enough to meet Will back in 2019 and the rest of the show code team as well, with the first ever Athena hackathon, which was at that time in person. It's bringing a huge range of excitement and sort of change to do it virtually this year, but I have no doubt it's going to be better than ever, reaching more people than it ever could have in an in-person event. Now, I'm sure you all know, with Athena being an all-female and non-binary event, the importance that it's bringing to the industry. And I'm so proud to be part of Cisco, who is the primary sponsor of this event. It shows that the values really align with what we all need to be doing, is pushing that change forward. Now, it's come a really long way, but we all know that there is some progress that still needs to be made. Now, hackathons are such a great event. They're so much fun. I definitely underrated them when I was a student at university. But there's a couple of reasons for why I feel this way. And the first thing is you really get to tackle a real life problem. So back in 2019, we spoke about plastic waste in the oceans, and there was a huge range of different solutions that came up, really creative, innovative ideas to tackle that issue. And this year, we'll be talking about circular economy. So if you missed some of the sessions earlier this week, I'll give a really quick overview of circular economy, but I definitely recommend you checking them out if you get the time. And it's pretty much all about understanding how much repurposing and reuse we can get out of raw materials. They very typically have quite a linear lifespan, and that can be very short. You use something once, you waste it, and it's pretty much done. Like, you get rid of it after that. But we need to introduce a more sort of circular lifespan of our materials. Let's repurpose and reuse them as much as possible before we think about removing them and bringing in new raw materials. Now, I'll leave Will a little bit more, but just the final couple of points from me is to say, with these hackathons, you're really in a safe environment. You get to throw all kinds of cutting edge technology at your idea. You get creative, and there's nothing to lose and all to gain. So we're talking about your potentially technical skills, your network. You're surrounded by like-minded individuals right now, the experience itself, and not to forget the huge prize, which Will's going to speak to you about in a second. And my final point is, I guess hackathons are not just for students. It's being used more and more increasingly in the industry as we go. So, for example, in Cisco, we use them heavily to bring out the most talented and creative ideas that come from not only our internal teams, but also some of the biggest brands that you might know as our customers. So really get involved, be brave, and I hope it's going to be the best team that wins. And best of luck to you all.
Thank you, Jenny. And I think just before I forget this, thought when you said there about it being a safe place, I think it really is about taking the handbrake off and just be bold and wacky. And, you know, as you say, you can't, this isn't work, this isn't university, this isn't, you know, another setting where, you know, you've got to be a bit careful with your ideas. It is a place just to, you know, go as bold and wacky and creative and as innovative as you possibly can. And that's when some of the best ideas, you know, come from, and you know, and go into production, into development in the real world. So I'm just going to quickly play a video now that's from Cisco, that also just captures the whole circular economy, and obviously this will also be on the Discord as well. So if anyone wants to watch it later, please do so. So let me just play this and watch this quick little video.
At Cisco, we rely on natural resources throughout the life cycle of our products to make hardware and to ship it, and for our customers to access the network we provide. Our customers rely on that same pool of natural resources, whether for the products they sell or for the systems they run, and find growth, focusing on positive society-wide benefits. It entails gradually decoupling economic activity from the consumption of finite resources and designing waste out of the system. Underpinned by a transition to renewable resources, the circular model builds long-term resilience, generates business and economic opportunities, and provides environmental and societal benefits. The circular economy is a $4.5 trillion opportunity. To achieve it, we need new, innovative business models and disruptive technologies to transform the current linear economic model. It's time to get into a circular mindset. What if we think disruptively about the way we do business, how we design and build our products and solutions, recycle and reuse assets, and use our technology to support our customers through their own business transformations? Adopting a circular approach has far-reaching benefits to both our bottom line and to a future sustainable planet. It's about reducing our overall consumption of energy and materials and using renewable sources, both in our operations and in our supply chain. We will reduce our use of virgin plastic and increase the use of recycled materials in our products and packaging. We will standardize our products to promote ease of repairability and upgradability, as well as increase the supply of products we get back to close the loop. And as we move to grow our subscription models, our hardware will enable even greater value to our customers with minimal disruption by extending the time that they use our equipment. It's about harnessing the power of Cisco's technology solutions to help our customers manage their own resources, transition to circular business models, and positively impact business, society, and the environment. This is about more than delighting our customers with high-quality Cisco products, services, and solutions. It's about bold ambitions to run our business in a way that contributes to the world and keeps it healthy for generations to come. But we can't do this alone. Are you ready to join the circular movement?
Cool, fantastic. Great video. As I say, we'll put that back up, and there's a couple of other videos as well. One from the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, who was the obviously an amazing woman who's traveled around the world, obviously countless times on her own, like sailed for the Atlantic Ocean, etc. And she's now part of got her own circular economy initiative. And there's also some good videos on there, which we'll put on the Discord channel later. So just quickly before I go any further, I just want to give a quick shout out to all of our partners of this event. Obviously, Cisco as our headline has been a big partner of Showcode for a couple of years now, who've been incredibly supportive, but also everyone else here as well. So a big thank you to everyone who's contributed, who's getting involved in the workshops, who's really keen to help us deliver this amazing event. So thank you. Okay, right. Well, let's crack on. So let's look at the challenge and what we're asking you to develop this weekend. So the challenge is to use your skills to create and demonstrate an idea that will contribute to the circular economy. You have until Sunday 6 p.m. to work in teams of up to 5 people, develop an app or digital demo that showcases your novel ideas that is submitted via DevPost. We'll send the links on that on Discord, with your 5-minute video pitch attached. So obviously, usual hackathon, at the end of the hacking stops, you will have that very daunting experience of standing on the stage and presenting your ideas. Obviously, being a virtual event, this will be replaced with a video, which for some probably a more preferential way of doing things. For some, obviously, they may miss the bit of drama and theatre of standing on stage. But no, so please make sure you give yourself enough time to do that video, because it is part of the judging criteria. So what are we looking for and how are we going to score your work? Technical innovation. So looking at obviously focusing on this, this huge the circular economy. There's so many ideas and there's so many routes that you can go down. So we really do believe it's a very broad subject that we should get, you know, a bundle of unique projects, which is going to be really, really exciting. Creativity, big part of the criteria here. The execution and design. So looking for a working or a visual demo. Now, we're fully aware that obviously this is an event for relatively new people in the industry. They've got quite limited coding experience. So for those who teams aren't able to have an actual some kind of working app, obviously, obviously everything gets hacked together in its quickest way possible, but also, if it's a more visual representation of the grander idea, then obviously that's also equally as impactful. So and part of the judging process. Then the commercial potential opportunity. Would this idea work in the real world? Does it have, is there a business behind this, and can it be a commercial product that you could take to market, or even potentially take to some angel investors to sort of take it further? There's so many startups that have come from hackathons where it is just an idea, and it's just getting a team of 3, 4, 5 people, and that energy, it does create some really unique ideas. So that's always possible. And then obviously the pitch itself. So but we won't be too hard on that, but that is part of the process. So okay, so the prizes, yes, so we've got some nice sizable cash prizes here for obviously the first place, second place, and third place. And then we also have prizes for teams that have come from boot camps. Some of the boot camps that we have participated today have come from CodeClan, North Coders, the Wagons. So yeah, I'm sure that would be quite a competitive area of that. And obviously the university teams, and I've got quite a few universities competing, as well as company representatives as well. So yeah, which makes it quite a competitive field as well. So good luck to you all who's going to be in those categories. And then we've also got another separate prize from Lloyds Banking Group, who are, their brief is, so Lloyds Banking Group are giving their prize to the team who has the best idea and meets the objective of helping Britain recover. They're particularly looking for ideas that meet the 4 principles of technology-led innovation, supporting local economies, environmental sustainability, and social purpose. So if there's any other questions relating to the prizes, please raise them in the Discord, and we can happily communicate there. Okay, so the weekend schedule. So this is where we are. Slightly unusual for hackathon to be launched on a Friday night, but obviously with it being virtual, we thought it would be a good opportunity to kick it off now. So straight after this session, for those who don't have Teams, we're going to have a speed teaming session, and we're going to post that link into YouTube now, but the link will also be in the Discord. So yeah, if anyone who's still looking for a team, as soon as this finishes, head there, and we'll make sure that you get part of the team. So tomorrow morning, we're going to kick off with coffee with Eddie Townsend, who's going to give morning session. Just come and have a chat. Sort of, if you've got some ideas, start brainstorming. Elle's there to listen and to give some inspiration and to help with anyone who's got some questions. We've then got Lloyd's from 10 to 1, who's also there to help with technical support. With any ideas that you want to throw it about, or where to start, or any early problems that you're facing, they're going to be there to help, and they've got their own dedicated channel in Discord. 1 o'clock, we've got lunch with the Legon chef. So the Legon chef, Martin O'Dell, he's on a campaign to eradicate food waste in this country and the planet. I think we are terrible for buying too much food and throwing it away, and the Legon chef is all about that, and very fitting for this event. So he's been doing a cook along session, so there is a recipe guide with some key ingredients that you would need for that. But yeah, it's hopefully be fun and entertaining, and hopefully you'll learn some cooking skills as well from Martin. Then we've got hacking with Cisco, same principle of Lloyd's, there to help, and also anything that was covered in the workshop will be there again. And again, obviously Cisco got their own dedicated channel, so you could raise, that's always there just to say for any technical support over the weekend. Go to Discord, raise it in support, and someone will get back to you when they can. Then we've got a code break, a bit of a fun game at 5, and then we've got a 6 o'clock special guest, Awa Tizani coming from San Francisco, who's a mechanical engineer for a space company. So yeah, she's doing some really cool stuff. And yeah, it'll be an interesting session. Again, a Q&A, and just to hear about her career in the industry. Then Sunday we've got hacking with Nationwide at 9:30. We've then got lunch with Showcode. So come along. A few of us from Showcode would be there on the session. We won't be doing a cook along, unfortunately, but we will be there to have a chat. You can learn more about who we are, what we're doing, because probably a lot of you don't know who we are. So yeah, that'd be a good part there. And again, any questions or problems that you're facing with your hack, or getting bits and pieces up and loaded, we are there to help as well. Then obviously finish up hacking, and then 5 o'clock start uploading and getting all your work onto DevPost. Just want to make it clear as well that all these sessions, that they're voluntary. You don't have to come to all of them. If some of you just want to get your heads down and hack, then obviously that's absolutely fine. But hopefully, part of hackathons is meeting new people, learning new skills, and obviously that's what a lot of these sessions are here for. So trying to replicate as much as you would get from a real physical hackathon. Just unfortunately don't have the swag and the treats and all the food that usually comes with a hackathon. So yeah, and then final notes. If you're not on Discord, get on Discord now, and start communicating on there. As I mentioned, support will be available on the server all weekend. Steam teaming will start kicking off now, and I think we're getting close, Chadney. But have you got any final points to say, Chadney, and sort of words of wisdom, support for the hackers?
Do you know what? I think you absolutely nailed it, and especially with that video as well, talking about disruption and disruptive the industry. I guess my only advice here would be, there's always been like a certain way of going about certain projects, and this is your space to really break free of any of those traditions and break any boundaries or limitations that you think usually exist, because there's nowhere and no room here for you to fail anyway. You have nothing to lose and all to gain. So I guess my advice would just be, don't let anything limit or be a boundary to you. Go ahead and break any of them to get your solution going.
Brill. Thank you so much. And I'd say please get some sleep. Don't don't spend the whole weekend. You will burn out come Saturday evening. So
be pizza and Red Bull all weekend.
Yeah. So but yeah, so just make sure you get some rest as well, and don't burn out too quickly. So good luck to everyone, and I'll see you in Discord, and see you all over the weekend. So best of luck, everybody.
Good luck.